Regret is heavier than failure. 1 year from now, you'll either thank yourself for starting today or hate yourself for waiting. Which future do you want? Good morning, my friends. Today I want to remind you of something important. Time is moving quickly, and 2026 is approaching fast. If you do not act today, you may regret it tomorrow. Let me share with you 10 things you should do before 2026. Learning a new skill is not just about adding a line to your CV. It is about staying valuable in a world that is changing faster than ever. Think about it. 10 years ago, few imagined that social media marketing, AI, prompt engineering, or data analytics would become essential skills. The world will not wait for your permission to change. It will change on its own. If you want to succeed, you must keep upgrading yourself. Every new skill you learn builds confidence. It reminds you that you are not stuck. You are not limited to your degree or your job title. You gain flexibility and strength. People respect those who know what others do not. Do not wait for your boss to train you. Do not depend on your university to teach you. Take responsibility. Pick a skill that matches your dreams. If you want to start an online business, learn copywriting, e-commerce, or video editing. If you want to become a leader, focus on public speaking, negotiation, and people management. Set a clear goal. Dedicate time daily. Even 30 minutes a day can transform your life in a year. The real issue is not lack of time, but lack of priority. Your skill is your weapon. Without it, you are vulnerable. With the right one, you are unstoppable. Building healthy habits is one of the greatest investments in your life. Many sacrifice health to earn money and later spend all their money trying to regain health. This is unwise. Your body is your true home. If it breaks down, everything else loses value. Start small. Drink enough water daily. Your body is like a machine. Without water, it becomes weak and slow. Eat clean food, not just to fill your stomach but to fuel your body and mind. Avoid processed foods as much as possible. Respect your body by giving it what it needs, not what your taste buds demand. Exercise regularly. If you cannot go to the gym, walk daily, stretch, and keep moving. Movement is life. Once you stop moving, you slowly decline. Sleep well. Many think less sleep means hard work, but in reality, it shows ignorance. Sleep repairs your body and mind. Without enough rest, you are silently damaging yourself. Take care of your mental health. Spend quiet time alone. Reflect on your day, meditate, or pray if it brings peace. Avoid toxic people and negative environments. Your mental state affects your physical health. Stress harms you more than junk food. Health is your foundation. If it is weak, your dreams will collapse. No matter how busy you are, make time to strengthen your health. Without it, you cannot enjoy success, family, wealth, or life itself. Saving and investing is not just about wealth. It is about security and freedom. Many believe earning more will naturally lead to saving more, but that is false. Saving is about discipline, not income. If you cannot save with little, you will not save with more. The habit is more important than the amount. Even saving 5 to 10% of your income builds discipline for handling larger sums later. Saving is only the start. Do not let money sit idle. Learn how to invest. Understand compounding and how it multiplies your wealth over time. You do not need to be an expert in stocks or real estate. Begin small with safe investments like mutual funds, ETFs, or government bonds. The earlier you start, the stronger your future becomes. Always remember, you are not saving for today, but for the day when you cannot work or when opportunity requires quick action. Savings and investments give you confidence, choices, and peace of mind. Do not waste money trying to impress people who do not care. Avoid buying what you do not need, only to regret it later. Build the habit of saving and investing consistently. One day, you will realize that while others looked rich, you were becoming truly wealthy. Travel to at least one place you have never been. Travel is not about vacation photos. It is about breaking mental barriers. When you visit new places, you realize the world is bigger than your problems, your city, or your routine. You see people living and thinking differently. You learn adaptability when plans go wrong. Missed flights, delayed buses, new food, or unfamiliar languages. This flexibility prepares you for life. Travel also builds gratitude. When you see people living simply, you appreciate what you have. When you see people succeed with little, you stop making excuses. Travel creates memories that last a lifetime. In old age, you will not remember a phone or a pair of shoes, but you will remember sunsets, mountains, and meals with strangers who became friends. You do not need to be rich to travel. Start small. Explore your own city, your country, villages, mountains, the sea, or historical sites. Learn from their stories and absorb their wisdom. Travel humbles you because you see you are a small part of a bigger world. Before 2026, commit to visiting at least one new place. It will change not just your location, but your mindset. Build your personal brand. In today's world, people do not just buy products or services, they buy trust and reputation. Your brand is what people say about you when you are not there. Whether you are a student, employee, entrepreneur, or artist, your brand opens doors beyond qualifications. Start with self-awareness. Know your strengths, skills, and story. People connect more with stories than achievements. Share your journey, struggles, lessons, and vision with honesty. When you are authentic, people trust you. Trust creates influence, and influence creates opportunities. Use social media wisely. Do not post only selfies or entertainment. Share knowledge, insights, and ideas that help others. If you are in business, post about your industry. If you are a student, share what you are learning. If you are an artist, share your process and inspiration. The more you give, the more people see you as an authority. Your brand is also shaped offline by your discipline, attitude, communication, reliability, and respect for others. Never forget, your brand is your responsibility. No one will build it for you. A strong brand brings opportunities to you. You do not have to chase them. They will find you. Before 2026, work on your personal brand daily. Even in small steps, skills create income, but a personal brand creates freedom. Read at least 10 powerful books. Books are silent teachers that give decades of experience in hours. Many underestimate reading. They say they lack time, but the truth is they do not prioritize it. If you can spend hours scrolling online, you can spend 30 minutes reading a book that can change your mindset. Books open your mind to new perspectives. Biographies of great people show you their struggles and persistence. Psychology books help you understand yourself and others. Business and finance books give you practical tools that go beyond formal education. Reading also sharpens focus. In a distracted world, focus is a powerful advantage. Reading trains your brain to think clearly and calmly. It improves your confidence, speech, writing, and decision-making. Choose books that transform lives. Classics like Think and Grow Rich, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Atomic Habits, How to Win Friends and Influence People, or biographies of leaders you admire. Do not read only to finish, read to apply. After each chapter, ask how you can use the lesson in your life today. If you read at least 10 life-changing books before 2026, your thinking will be far ahead of most. While others hold on to outdated ideas, you'll gain timeless wisdom and practical tools for success. Remember, your mind is like a garden. Books are seeds. Plant them well and care for them, and you will harvest greatness for the rest of your life. Choose meaningful books. Select those that have changed millions of lives, that challenge your perspective and encourage you to act. Books like Think and Grow Rich, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Atomic Habits, How to Win Friends and Influence People, or biographies of people you admire. Do not read simply to finish, read to apply. After each chapter, ask yourself how you can use that lesson in your life today. If you read at least 10 impactful books before 2026, your thinking will advance far beyond most people. While others remain tied to outdated ideas, you will gain timeless knowledge and practical tools to shape your future. Your mind is like a garden. Books are the seeds. Plant them carefully, nurture them daily, and you will harvest wisdom and success for the rest of your life. Spend more time with your family, because at the end of the day, they are the ones who truly care without conditions. Many people chase success, money, and recognition, only to later realize they have lost the people who mattered most. You may impress the world, but if you lose connection with your family, nothing can replace that emptiness. Family is not only about blood ties, it is about those who stand with you in hard times. Care for your well-being, forgive your mistakes, and celebrate your smallest victories. When you give your family time, you build bonds of trust, love, and security. You create memories that stay forever. Do not just sit in the same room while scrolling your phone. Be present, listen to them. Ask about their day, share your own, eat together without distractions. Play with your children even when you are tired. Call your parents even when you are busy. Spend time with your spouse, not only discussing responsibilities, but also dreams, goals, and feelings. Make your presence a source of peace for them. Family time also restores your mind. With them, you remember who you are beyond your job title, social media, and stress. Their love gives you strength to face life with courage. Their prayers and support protect you in unseen ways. Do not wait for weekends or holidays. Life is uncertain. Many regret not giving enough time to their loved ones when it is too late. Before 2026, commit to making family a daily priority, even if only for a few focused minutes. Because in the end, success is meaningless if you have no one to share it with. The love and respect of family is true wealth. Never take it for granted. Start the project you keep delaying, because every day you postpone it, you move further from the life you want. How long have you been thinking about it? Weeks, months, or even years? You keep telling yourself you will begin when you have more time, or when you feel ready, but there will never be a perfect time. Work, responsibilities, and challenges will always exist. Waiting for perfection is only an excuse to avoid fear and discomfort. That project could be anything: writing your book, starting an online store, creating a YouTube channel, designing an app, learning a skill, building fitness, or launching an NGO. Remember, an idea only has value when you act on it. Until then, it remains just a dream. When you begin, you will feel fear, self-doubt, and uncertainty. That is natural. Every successful person felt the same. They moved forward anyway. Action creates clarity. You do not need the entire plan from day one. Just take the first step. Use what you have where you are. As you act, the path will unfold. Completing your project will give you confidence and momentum for bigger goals. You will see that starting was the hardest part. You will be proud for breaking your comfort zone. You will inspire others to begin their own dreams, because your courage will become their motivation. Picture yourself on the last day of 2025, looking back, knowing you finally started and completed that project. That feeling will be worth every sacrifice and challenge. Do not let fear take your dreams. Take action today, no matter how small. Keep moving forward, because regret weighs more than failure. Starting today is always better than waiting for someday. Find a mentor or become one, because both will change your life in powerful ways. A mentor is someone who has walked the road you want to take. They have faced failure, learned lessons, and discovered shortcuts that can save you years of struggle. With a mentor, you gain wisdom without paying the full price of mistakes. Their guidance helps you make better decisions, avoid risks, and move forward with confidence. Many believe a mentor must be a famous leader or celebrity. That is not true. A mentor can be anyone ahead of you in the area where you want to grow. A senior, a teacher, a colleague, a boss, or even someone you follow online whose advice you apply. The key is humility, being willing to learn, ask, and act on guidance. Mentors value students who take action, not those who only listen. Equally important is becoming a mentor yourself. Teaching and guiding others deepens your own knowledge. You notice gaps in what you know and work to fill them. You build leadership, patience, and empathy. You feel fulfilled when you see someone progress because of your support. Great leaders are always mentors first, because they grow by helping others grow. If you think you are not ready to guide someone, remember, you do not need to be at the top. You just need to be a few steps ahead. If you are a university student, mentor someone in college. If you are an entrepreneur, help someone starting out. If you have mastered a skill, teach it to someone struggling to learn. Before 2026, find at least one mentor to guide you, and mentor at least one person yourself. Life is not about moving forward alone. It is about growing together and leaving behind a legacy of people who became better because of your presence. Finally, forgive yourself for past mistakes. Holding on to them is like carrying a heavy bag of stones. It slows you down, drains energy, and keeps you trapped in guilt. Everyone makes mistakes. It is part of life. The real problem is when you allow those mistakes to shape your future. Many keep punishing themselves mentally for years, replaying failures daily, thinking it will help them grow. But self-punishment does not bring growth. Only self-forgiveness does. You cannot build a strong future while chained to the past. Forgiving yourself does not mean forgetting. It means accepting what happened, learning from it, and choosing not to repeat it. If you focus only on what went wrong, how can you focus on what needs to go right? The energy you waste on guilt could be used to build new habits, strengthen discipline, and create the life you want. Understand that your past choices were made with the knowledge and awareness you had at that time. Today, you are wiser because of those experiences. So instead of resenting your past self, use those lessons to build a stronger future.